Oh, excuse me.
Oh! Jeez, don't sneak up on me like that.
Why?
What can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering if you're not too busy, if you might have a look at my car. It's not a big deal. It's just one of those things that you think I better get this checked out. But I can see you're busy and I can come back. That's fine.
No. I guess I can give it a quick look.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah, what you doing?
Well, it keeps hitting people.
What?
Yeah, it keeps hitting people. It just started about 2 weeks ago. I was driving along.
People. You're saying your car keeps hitting people?
Yeah.
Like, what do you call it, like human beings?
Yeah, well, actually, no, not exclusively. Now, here's the funny part. Last week, it actually hit a dog, and I thought, what the heck? I mean, I don't know if that's part of the same problem or not, but...
My guess is that it probably is.
Yeah, well, you would be the expert. It all started about 2 weeks ago. I was driving west along Lakeshore Boulevard there, and it ran right into this guy who was jogging, and I thought, what the heck? You know, I mean, I've had this car for like 3 years, and it's never done that before, you know? But you know how you'll be driving along, and your car will do something out of the ordinary, and you think, should I get that checked out? Should I? Well, you know, you think, well, it might have just been a freak occurrence. So you make a little mental note of it, which is what I did, and I just continued on driving, you know. And then it was funny, about 3 days later, I'm driving along, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, that must have been just one of those freak occurrences, because it hadn't done it again. And then, hello, bam, it runs right into this construction worker. And I thought, well, I better get this thing looked at soon, because with my luck, it's going to be one of those things that you let go too long, and it winds up costing you a fortune, you know. Now, I'm embarrassed to say that was about 2 weeks ago, and it's done it about 6 or 7 times since. It's just that I've been so busy, and I haven't had a chance. Do you think you might be able to take a look at it?
Well, before I take a look at your car, I'd just like to ask you a question.
Oh, sure.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe it was you hitting these people and not your car?
Well, I don't see how that's possible. I'm not a very strong man, but even if I were and I were to give someone a belt, I think the most they might suffer is maybe a black eye or a broken nose. No, these people in question, they really get mangled up good. There's usually a lot of blood and sometimes even dismemberment. I'm pretty sure it's the car.
Yeah. I didn't really mean so much that, you know, you yourself were hitting the people. I meant that maybe you were causing the car to hit them, you know?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Well, no, that's an interesting theory. That's very interesting. But no, I don't think that is the case here. Because, okay, well, for example, last week I was driving along, and up ahead I noticed this woman crossing the road with a shopping cart full of groceries. Now, which you're not supposed to take those things off the shopping center property, by the by, but that has nothing to do with the story. It's just one of my little pet peeves. Anyway, she's crossing the street, and I just continue driving along the way I've been driving. I change nothing about what I'm doing, and yet the car still runs right into her. So it's not me. It's definitely the car.
You blew my theory all to hell, eh?
Yeah, well, but it shows you're thinking. That's good. I like that.
All right, you know, I got a little theory I'd like to try out on you.
All right.
All right. Now you said one of the people that you hit.
Ah, my car.
Oh, one of the people that your car hit was a construction worker.
Yeah. He was just standing in the middle of the road there with one of those little stop sign thingies, and which. During rush hour, I might add. I mean, construction during rush hour, there's another one of my little pet peeves.
Okay. And the first person was, what, a jogger?
Yeah, he was just jogging along the side of the road there, which, this will cracks. Another one of my pet peeves, there was a sidewalk right beside the guy. For the love of mud, I mean, what are you...
And another of the people that your car hit was a lady that took a shopping cart off a shopping center property, which is another one of your pet peeves.
Yeah, it is.
What do these incidents have in common?
You got me.
Each of these people that you hit in your car was doing something that is one of your pet peeves.
Well, so they were. Well, now that's an unbelievable coincidence, don't you think?
No, you see that? I don't think it is a coincidence. I think that because you're so unbelievably anal retentive, you know, these things were building up inside you and festering inside of you, and then 2 weeks ago, man, you snapped, okay? The gasket blew, and then every time you saw someone doing something that pissed you off, you run them over with your car. And because you're so completely gone, you thought that maybe it was a malfunction in your car, when in fact, the whole time it was you.
Well, this sounds crazy, but I think you're right.
I know I'm right.
Well, I'll be a son of a gun. You know, and here I thought it was going to be one of those things I was going to have to leave my car here for a couple of days to find out what the problem was. Well, that's just fine and dandy. That's great. Say, well, what do I owe you here? That's...
Well, that's an odd one, eh? I'll say $400.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, God, no. No, $400.
Well, I should have known, because car repairs always wind up being more than you expect them to be. It's another one of my pet peeves, by the way.
Oh. Guess I better watch my back when I'm crossing the street, eh?
You watch out.
You're nuts.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.